Ruby Franke's partner in crime, Jodi Hildebrandt, wants out of prison early and is challenging her conviction. She claims that she didn't know her rights when she pleaded guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse in late 2023. Jodi and Ruby were both sentenced to up to 30 years in prison on child abuse charges after accepting plea deals. At the time, Jodi's lawyers said that she was not the person that she was being portrayed as, but was accepting the consequences for her conduct. She had said one of the reasons she didn't want to go to trial was so the children didn't have to emotionally relive the experience.
Sincerely love these children. I desire for them to heal physically and emotionally. One of the reasons I did not go to trial is that I did not want them to emotionally relive the experience which would have been detrimental to them. My hope and prayer is that they will heal and move forward to have beautiful lives. I am willing to submit to what the state feels would be an appropriate amount of time served to make retribution as an outcome.
Now, Jodi is calling her plea agreement unlawful, and she has filed a petition for relief on her own behalf Monday, March 24th, writing, "I did not know my rights and my attorney did not inform me of them." The petition listed several claims, including that her counsel was ineffective and the prosecution failed to give adequate notice of the charges. Attorney Eric Clark told ABC News that they weren't expecting this from Jodi, but he can't say that they were super surprised either. He also stated, "I'm super confident that the entry of her plea will hold up, and that she won't be able to show that she knowingly, involuntarily didn't enter it." Former prosecutor turned defense attorney Nathan Evershed has handled numerous cases and said this one looks like a Hail Mary attempt to reduce the time she will serve in prison. He states that post-conviction remedies are notoriously difficult to actually have them go forth, especially if you don't have an attorney on your side. Ruby and Jodi were prosecuted after Ruby's son escaped from Jodi's southern Utah house and asked a neighbor for food and water. State prosecutors would later claim that the 2 women put the children in a concentration camp-like setting, regularly denied them food and water, and subjected them to physical torture. Both Ruby and Jodi are sentenced at the Utah State Prison in Salt Lake City, where they face between 4 and 30 years. The 2 women will have their first parole hearing in December 2026, approximately 3 years after they pleaded guilty to the charges. For more information about this case, watch our documentary titled House of Horrors, Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt.